I'm Nick. I go to UGA.
So are you a student at UGA?
Yes, I am right now.
So do you go to UGA?
I do, yeah. I go to UGA.
Universal Aquatics, thank you for taking care of my aquascape pond.
Good morning guys, John with Universal Aquatics. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are in Avondale Estates, Georgia, just outside of Atlanta. We are going to be remodeling this goldfish pond and turning it into a koi pond, making it a lot deeper, extending the waterfalls out a little bit, tremendously increasing the flow, putting some steppers in here so you can walk across. So let me show you what we got. We've got a pond that is in need of an update. So we've got a pathway that goes through here, the grass line there. We've got the pond skimmer on this side. We've got a goldfish pond here. This is a kidney bean kind of shaped pond. But what we found whenever this thing was turned on, with the waterfall going over there, is that this is a dead zone. So there's not much water movement there. So the waterfall drops there, drops into here through the stream, but over there is kind of a dead spot. We're gonna be making this thing wider, changing the shape up a little bit, eliminating the dead zones for the most part, changing out the skimmer and new filtration, and making this thing big enough for koi. So we're gonna be making it 3 feet deep. We're gonna have some steppers to walk across there. So we'll be able to jump across the water essentially to get to the other side of the pathway to continue back here to the Asian inspired Zen garden back here. We're going to be elevating this thing. This one essentially had one main drop and then a small drop that dropped in there. We're gonna make this thing twist and turn all the way to the top. Now we typically don't build waterfalls like this quite so high. We call these the pyramids of nowhere, the Mayan temples, because this is about a 4-foot drop. No soil on either side, exposed plumbing on the back. So our goal is to drop this thing down and have it to where it faces the house so they can enjoy it from outside as well as inside the property. It's going to be a different drop, but you're gonna have a lot more action, a lot more twists and turns, some whitewater effect, and this is what they're going to be seeing from the house right there. We got a lot of work to do, we got to get to it, but let me show you our first challenge of the day. We've got this machine that is essentially a big boy, and we're trying to get it through a smaller area, and we may have to cut down some trees to get it back here, and I hope the homeowner's okay with it. We'll see here in a minute. Yeah, here's our spot. It's really tight. So we've got a big tree, we've got a house, we've got gutters, and we got this big machine we're trying to get back here. Elijah found the prize. That's amazing. It's gone. Let's see if we can get it out here without hurting it. There it is. Welcome back, day 2, Avondale Estates, Georgia, koi pond remodel project that we are tackling here today. This is day 2. We did not get as much accomplished yesterday as I would have hoped. We had a lot of logistical challenges. It took us probably, I don't know, a little over an hour to get the trees cut down and to get this excavator back here behind me actually on the property. It was so tight, but literally between a rock and a hard place, between the house and the garage. Massive 30-40 foot tall pine trees that we have here in Georgia. So anyway, we didn't get as much accomplished as I would have hoped, but let me show you what we got finished. All right, so here's the update so far. We've got the skimmer box installed on this side here. We've got the hole kind of roughed in. We're gonna finish this out this morning. Elijah, as you know, my son plays college baseball, so he is doing baseball training, so he's gonna be coming back later on this afternoon to help out. We got the fish over there in their container, so we ended up tearing this thing out and getting it kind of roughed in. So the skimmer's in place here. This is our natural pathway that we already have. This is gonna be our steppers kind of walking across. So we're gonna be able to step here in the pathway and then step on our feeding rock and then keep trucking along the line to get all the way over here to this side and continue to the pathway back to the Zen garden back there. So the plans today, we're gonna get the liner in, we're getting some more materials delivered, we're gonna install the skimmer box, we are going to finish grading everything out, we're gonna put the underlayment padding down to protect any sharp stuff, sticks, roots, rocks from damaging the liner underneath. Then we're gonna get the liner, and then we're gonna put the underlayment padding on top of the liner again to protect the liner from any sharp rocks that are gonna be going on top of that. We've got some rocks that are gonna be max about 1,500 pounds on this project, but then we're gonna be roughing everything out. All right, time to get it. Rain is always a threat, so we've gotta knock this thing out. Are here. This is going to be our feeding rock. This guy is about 6 feet long. We got some big rocks. These are going to be gorgeous. Some of these with the natural lichens and the moss. Absolutely beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Now we can look at these rocks close up with the moss and the lichens. Look at that. It's beautiful. All this stuff comes out of Tennessee, which is where I'm from. Every time we build a water feature, it reminds me of home. This stuff will stack well on the borders, or in the depth and the deepest part of the pond. Yeah, good stuff. So this, what is this, 5 rocks on a pallet, and the whole total is 3,600 pounds. So that's some big stuff. Because of our tight space right here, so unfortunately we just can't get a machine back there to take it back. We're gonna have to take some of these rocks off, break it down, and then take it back on this guy here. Yeah, we got some more big ones coming. So we were able to get all the rocks back here, thank goodness. Elijah came back from baseball. So we're good to go. We're gonna start strapping rocks and putting them in the pond. Welcome back, day whatever, here in Avondale Estates, Georgia at this koi pond remodel project. My son Elijah brought a friend.
Hey guys, I'm Nick. I go to UGA, I'm a student, and this is my friend Elijah.
So are you a student at UGA?
Yes, I am right now.
So do you go to UGA?
I do, yeah, I go to UGA.
You felt you had to share that with the world?
Like that was like part of me.
So we have a fish cave that we are going to be installing here today. Some culvert pipe over there, we're gonna chop it up. Fish will be able to swim in, swim out. So yesterday we stayed past dark. We just wanted to get some stuff accomplished here. So we have our staging area. The machine's pretty much staying put, and we're just popping in these puppies. So we got our pathway pretty much finished here. This is our pathway there, and we just jump across. This first stone is actually gonna dub as our feeding rock. This thing is about 6 feet long, pretty cool. Then we can jump across here with water and plants and fish swimming underneath, swimming through, swimming around, and we keep trucking all the way over here to get back to our ZEN garden on the side. We're gonna do a lot of work in a short amount of time today, but we gotta set a lot of rocks because there's supposed to be more rain coming in pretty soon. So we've got half of our plumbing here set up. This guy's got 2 ports on it. You can either get these rated at for 2-inch pipe or for 3-inch pipe. We went for a 3-inch pipe. You can mix it up and do different combinations. You could put a 2-inch over there, another 2-inch over there. We just went with one 3-inch pipe. So that guy is capped off on that side. Now we use flexible PVC pipe. This stuff is almost bulletproof. The only time I've ever seen this get damaged, the only single time, contractor left it exposed on the surface, just right on the surface, and a squirrel came and chewed a hole in it. That's the only time I've ever seen this mess up. You can get a shovel and smack it straight on there. It's not gonna hurt anything. So we got that connector set up. Now we are going to run our 3-inch line behind our rocks on the side, and it reduces down to 2-inch over there, and then it hooks up to our pump. Making some progress. All right, so today's the big push day. So we've got it here, we got a stage, we got our machine set in place. We are going to accomplish a lot today. So we got our pond rocked in, we have all the gravel, we have our plumbing hooked up, our skimmer box over there is done. We've got some lights in here, we still have to aim them, hide some wires, foam everything in, gravel this area out, and we have to foam in this very top section too. But this thing is turning out amazing, if I do say so myself. Let me give you a guided tour on the pathway. So we're walking up here, we walk this direction, probably gonna put some more flagstone pieces here. We're walking across. You've got water all the way around you. We were able to bump this side out to mix it up a little bit, bring in some driftwood. And now you've got water between you. And now you can take a couple different paths here. You can either step here or go straight. And that's how you get to our Zen garden in the back. Oh, we got a fish cave. I didn't mention that. Fish cave is down there so the fish can go down there and hide out. So 3 drops, 1 drop there, 1 drop in the center. That flow is gonna be ripping right there. There's a natural high spot here on this side. There's a natural high spot right there on that side, and a little funnel right in the middle. So the water's gonna be ripping right through there. So this waterfall right here is for he's got a chair over there on the side in the Zen garden area. So that drop is specifically for that. Now you can see it from up high too on the deck area, but mainly that's gonna be for his little spot over there. We also have a little mystery falls tucked in over here. So you can't see it, but this little natural ledge right there, we've got a pipe where water is going to be coming out of this side way back there as well. So it's going to catch water from up here. You can see the pipe right there. That is going to catch water and gravity feed down to that little spot. All right, let's get it. Oh, I got on 2 hats. Let's get it. Today is the day, finally, reveal day is here. Hi. Hi. You guys are gonna see the waterfall for the first time. Now we gotta turn it all the way up to 10. So it's gonna slowly ramp up and then keep trucking on down the line here.
Oh, look at that, right down the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. Look at that, that's got, boy, that does pick up. Oh, look at that. Wow. Oh my gosh. I didn't expect that, John. Oh, that's so, wow. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Yeah, it's good. So that's on 10. So you can turn it down, but why would you ever turn it down?
I wouldn't want to. Wow, how nice is that?
I did not expect that much sound.
The other one just sounded like a drop. This is like a running brook. Oh, that's beautiful. Mystery fall. Oh, that is awesome. I'm glad you didn't tell me about that.
So that's a mystery fall. So there is a pipe that Elijah and I both kind of came up with together.
Yep.
That gravity feeds down here. So there's a pipe buried in the waterfall section that wraps around beneath and between all the rocks to get you more water flow over here.
Oh, how nice.
That you can only see whenever you walk across the pathway right there.
But now you know, oh, that's a nice feature.
So this little spot, what we tried to do here, although it's kind of splashing up a little bit, we call that a rooster tail, to where it catches water this way on another rock and shoots it back the opposite direction. And sometime you're gonna have to go back to your chair over there in the Zen garden.
Oh yeah.
Because I was sitting down in that whenever we put these rocks. I said, okay, we'll be able to see that from all the way over there.
Oh, how nice and good to hear it from over there.
So this is the one rock where we said this is extremely rare, that we can find something to do just that. With one rock, and it's a perfect waterfall on both sides where it holds it.
Oh my gosh, that's so great.
See what something just popped?
Yeah, there was something that just jumped right in.
Oh yeah? It's one of your frogs.
You can see the effect right from the very top.
Right, the ripples.
The ripples, right?
Yeah.
You know, then obviously that rock is placed to catch that stream and push it that way. It's multiple sounds.
Yes. Yeah, you keep walking and you hear different things. You were excited about the rocks just dry with no water at all.
No, this is...
You're like me, you like rocks.
This is fantastic.
Thanks.
That is fantastic.
I appreciate you guys.
Everything we could have hoped for. I know you had the vision of what you wanted to see, and I couldn't see it until you had it finished.